guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some Farmhouse Decor DIYs. I'm so excited about these. I use items from Walmart, Dollar Tree, thrifted items, super budget friendly. But before I jump into the DIYs, I do want to thank Sutera for sponsoring today's video. Sutera sent me over the Dream Deep memory foam pillow, I want to say back in August, so this is just a little update for you guys. I've actually had a couple people ask me about this recently and asked if I had a coupon code, and I do again. So if you click the link in my description box, you'll see 20% off of this Dream Deep memory foam pillow. But I just want to give you guys a really quick update on this. It is an adaptive memory foam and therapeutic contour pillow. So it has premium comfort for back sleepers, side sleepers, and stomach sleepers. I sleep on my stomach, and I have noticed a huge difference with neck pain. I have not had any since I've been using this pillow, and also with my back pain. I have a lot of back pain in my lower back, and this just kind of, I feel like, just has made such a difference by how I sleep. I wake up not uncomfortable, not like having pains in my back. I just always have had back pain for some reason my whole entire life. So this has definitely helped. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel ugh. But yeah, so I highly recommend this Dream Deep pillow. It also has a little spot for your arms. So if you sleep on your stomach like I do, you can sleep like this. Also, or probably not like that. But also it has a removable pillowcase cover, so it is super easy just to throw in the washing machine and wash. That is also a plus. This also has a cold compress as well, and I sweat at night. Like, I just always kind of have. Like, this sounds kind of gross, I guess. But yeah, this has a cold compress, so I always stay really cool. So that is also a huge plus. There's so many pluses to this. Like I said, link in the description box below for 20% off your Dream Deep pillow. Now let's get into some Farmhouse Decor. First DIY, I'll be using a thrifted sign. This was only $1, an H&M and an E. These were from Walmart, and one of these windmills. I was so undecided, but they have two different ones at the Dollar Tree right now. So I just flipped this sign over, and I decided to use my Waverly chalk paint in white to paint the back side. I didn't do anything with the other side because maybe somewhere down the road I would want this double-sided. So I never completely finished my stuff just because I always like reusing items. But this was from a garage sale. Like I said, this was $1. And then I'm going to end up adding the H and the M and the E. And like I said, those are from Walmart, and they were, I think, $1.39 or $1.49. They have all different sizes. These were kind of the smaller ones. They did have larger ones, but I just liked this size because I did end up wanting to use one of those little windmills. And luckily I picked up this size because it fit perfect. This is a dark teal color by Arteza, and I love this color. I haven't used this very often. Actually, I don't know if I've ever used this color to be exact, but I love this. They have so many gorgeous colors, so I will link Arteza paint in the description box below. You only need one coat 90% of the time, so that's why I absolutely love them. And then now I am just laying the sign out and figuring out where everything is going to go and make sure everything fits before I start gluing it down. I decided on the lighter color of the windmill. I just liked the way it looked, and then I'm just using my tin snips to cut everything apart. This was kind of a pain, and once I tore it all apart, there was still like a large back side that was kind of sticking out, so I did have to cut it some more. I ended up ripping off the center and then pulling it out. This took a while, so it wasn't as easy as what I made it out to look like. So it looks like this, and like I said, it didn't have a center, and I just ended up hot gluing it back in when everything was on the sign, and it looked just as good. You can't even tell I ripped it off. Then I'm just using my hot glue, and I'm just gluing them down, and I did not paint the back sides. I accidentally painted the back side of the H and realized I really don't need to because I'm going to be hot gluing anyways, and I love using the Gorilla Glue sticks. Everything stays down so well. I never have issues, and if I do want to reuse things, I have a really hard time getting anything to come back up, so yeah, Gorilla Glue sticks are kind of like a forever thing, so you got to be really dedicated into what you're making because they are not very forgiving. And this is what the sign looks like when it is all done. Next sign, I'm using a little distressed wood sign from Walmart, a family sign from Dollar Tree, and 6 of these frames from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to be using my Martha Stewart paint to paint this. I will show you guys a clip right here of what it looks like and the name, because I cannot pronounce the name to save my life. But I've been using this one a lot lately, and I think it is such a pretty brown, so I definitely will be using that one a lot more. For the 6 frames, I did just rip off the backs, and those came off really easy because I will not be standing them up on a shelf. So I thought, why not rip them off, because I'm going to be hot gluing them to this large board. I'm not sure how much this board costs. I know they still carry them at Walmart, but I've had this one for around 2 years, and I'm reusing it from a project I did a couple years back. So this was technically free for me, but I think they do run like from $12 to $15 possibly. But I think it is just a really great size board, plus it is actual wood, so I know that it's going to last long no matter what I do. But I love adding items from Walmart lately. I think they are really great thrifted items, and I love Dollar Tree still, don't get me wrong, but sometimes adding frames to their signs, they don't hold up, they don't last very long. So I think it's definitely worth the money if you want to keep things around a lot longer, is to invest in like higher end items from Walmart or a thrift store or a craft store. I don't really live by a craft store, so I don't shop at those, but then I'm just using my hot glue gun. This is a Surebonder dual temp glue gun, and I love this one. It gets really, really hot, so I love that. And then my Gorilla Glue sticks once again. And I just cut some pictures down. These I had made their 4x4s, but they were still a lot larger than the little frames. I think the frames are like 3.5x5s. So I definitely had to cut these down quite a bit. And these are just some recent ones we took when we were out in the snow. And I just think these are so pretty. But I love that they have little clips on the frames, so I'm able to change these out. But I just thought these were super cute, and it's winter time and it's cold, so I thought this was great. This is what it looks like when it is all done, and this cost me under $10. Last DIY is going to be really simple. I'm just using a cutting board I picked up at a yard sale for 25 cents, and then one of these little galvanized mason jars. These are new at the Dollar Tree, and I love them, but I do not like that they have holes in the top. You can't really fill those in, and so you really just try to cover them as best as you possibly can. And I just used my silhouette and cut out a Fresh Flower Market decal, and I just put it right to the center of the mason jar. Then I just hot glued the back side and glued it right to the cutting board. And I didn't even do anything with this cutting board. I liked the color. I didn't think it was in bad shape, so I definitely just wanted to leave it as is. And then I found some flowers from Dollar Tree. I had these for a good year or so I don't really think they carry these anymore, but I just decided to cover up one of the holes. I couldn't really figure out how to cover up the other one, so one is going to be showing. So let me know in the comments below if you guys can figure out what to do with these little holes on the galvanized plaques, because they're not easy to cover. But you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing, and don't forget to check out Sutera. I will leave a link in the description box below so you can get 20% off the Dream Deep pillow. But that's it. I will see you in the next one. Bye!